Hi everyone. It's a great day today, and I just want to welcome you to my space. And today I did attend church today, and it was a wonderful service. And after that, everybody got together and brought foods, desserts, dishes, and it was really, really good. It was a good day. And with that being said, I mean, there's a lot of stories about, you know, why we African Americans follow the blue-eyed, blonde-hair white man, Jesus. But you know what? I think Jesus in every Jesus is in every religion, but of a different name according to that religion, that area, you know, and he is the Son of God. And be it Jesus, Horus, Muhammad, Buddha, these are all light beings, energy of the Most High God, and they brought information for our evolution. And whatever resonates with you is right. There's nothing that's wrong about going to church, I believe. I mean, God is in everything. Everything that is in creation is God. And God lives and dwells within us all. And we just have to tap into that, quiet ourselves, and, oh, broke a nail, and be still. What do you like to do to connect with God, the Creator? I know I like to meditate. I have my room here where I recharge, get uplifted, and going to church, it uplifts me. I know in my earlier videos I said I was missing something going to church, and I was, and I think everybody does at some point. I just had a hunger. I needed more and wanted more. I just wasn't in the right place for my evolution, for my spirit. And now I believe I'm where I'm supposed to be. And I've gotten signs. And, you know, God comes to us all when we're down and out. Everybody has a story. And a lot of times God is heard when we're down and in need. So, you know, you have to connect to your heart, to connect to the Spirit, God, one love. And the last video I did the crystal singing bowls, and I think it was 40 plus minutes, and that is way too long. So, you know, my videos are live, uncut, uncensored. So I appreciate you coming. If you like my video, please give me thumbs up, share, and comment. I am learning and going with you. So be patient with me, and I appreciate you being here on my page. I want to talk about, I'm not too sure if you heard of this, but it's the cosmic laws of cosmic awareness. And it says, from the inside of this book, the universal law is that knowledge, that awareness, that all living things, that all life has within it, that vitality, that strength to gather from itself all things necessary for its growth and its fruition. And I just want to share that with you. I think it's interesting. It says the cosmic law of cosmic awareness. And I don't own the right to this work, just so you know. Okay. And I'm just going to briefly let you go over the law of subconscious mind. Okay? The law of the subconscious mind is not able to distinguish fact from fiction. If it is convinced a false statement is true, it will act as if it were true. And I could elaborate on that, giving you an example. Say, I'm jogging. I'm outside jogging. I'm running a marathon. And if I meditate and my mind is thinking jogging and in a marathon, you won't know the difference. Your body will still, your subconscious mind will still think it being the same thing. If you're actually doing it or meditating it. Thought is very powerful. Your mind, what we think, is very powerful. Okay? So, if it is convinced a hot ember is cool, it will not experience a burn. If convinced a piece of ice is red hot, it will experience a burn. If convinced you are a failure, it will make sure that you fail. If it receives conflicting data, it will produce conflicting results. If it is convinced that you can do great and near impossible feats, it will act to make these things occur. It is truly the genie in a bottle, which grants your wishes according to the commands you give it in the intimate conversation you have with yourself. So, I'm not too sure if everybody, listens to themselves. I know that we all think, and our mind is constantly thinking, and I know I think a lot, and you just have to be mindful. Mindful is important of what you're thinking, because as we just discussed, the subconscious mind takes those thoughts and reflect them, bring them to reality. So you need to know and understand that what you think will come to fruition. It will come, like I said, genie in a bottle. So your thoughts, like God spoke, let there be light, and there was light. So the spoken word is very powerful, and it's connected to your mind. So also, with that being said, I also, practice that Ma'at. It's guiding principles of moral living. And Ifi, Kilimanjaro, Tidka, Kilimanjaro, Yara, Aneb, Tagambha, Haru, as the elder. And it's just the guiding principles of moral living. And as you know, Egypt Once Kemet is the birthplace of mathematics, astrology, learning, lots and lots of wisdom. And this is where I've read, it's Africa, the birthplace of Blackness. And I'm going to read what it says here in the back of the book. African morality, ethics, history, and civilization. Living with purpose and moral integrity. That is our path. Our path is correct. Our problems will be solved by us. And on Judgment Day, when asked by those ancestors who before us measured up, what did we do with our lives? Let the record show we did what had to be done without exception. We lived with purpose, integrity, dignity. We had heart. We had courage. We would not be denied. We took lessons from the great ones and learned from our mistakes. We made right things that were wrong. We were not wrong on things that were right. We fought hard for what mattered. We seized the moment to measure up. We ran the good race and we fought the good fight. We finished strong and more. We did it with integrity. And in the end, we won when winning was in our hands. In this way, our children's futures are assured. Ah, that's beautiful. And again, I do not own the rights to this writing. I'm reading from Ma'at, Guiding Principles of Moral Living. And it's very interesting. And again, as I said, I could give you information, but it's up to you to do the research. And it's a great book and a lot of information, great information. Let me just show you and read the first page. I don't want to take up too much time reading this. Let's see. Talks about ancient Christianity, written down and dominated by the Romans, with Africa's history being represented by the Coptic Orthodox Church and what became Egypt and the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Missionary Christianity was founded between the 17th and 20th centuries AD by colonizing whites from Europe and later whites missionaries from America, now largely indigenous Catholic, Protestants, and evangelical. Then it has the quasi-independent Black Christianity, recently within African nations founded by Africans, dissatisfied by the teachings and practices of white missionary Christianity. And 4, it says white settler separatist Christianity. This was founded by European immigrants with no missionary interest, no interest in Native African membership, but only in sustaining the religious interests of European immigrants, mainly in places like South Africa. In today's church, what I love most, being that I come from such a diverse culture, my mother's Puerto Rican, my father's Black. Right now, I'm a mixture of that and very proud of both nationalities. My husband is Italian, so we have children and they're, of Puerto Rican, Black, and Italian. So it's a mixture of diversity. And growing up, I've always lived in a diverse area, and I like diversity. I like to mingle and get to know people that are not like me, and to be, with people that are like me. So, and I think everybody should, if everybody was open to, getting to know someone that's not like them, they'll get a better understanding, you know. And I feel like today, especially where I'm from, my community is so diverse, and I really like that. I like that diversity of, where I'm living right now, especially for my children and my grandchildren. So, yeah. And don't get me wrong, there's still racial divide among a lot of people, and it's unfortunate, but, it is what it is, and, everybody goes through their own path, and I pray that, peace to all people, races, nationalities come together, to bring peace, love, and joy, because, honestly, we're not much different than one another. When I met my husband, I didn't want to be with him for the simple fact that I wasn't interested in someone different than me, and I just didn't want to, intermix because all the stories that I heard. But you know what? There's one God, and God doesn't make any mistakes. I had a calling when I met my husband, not a calling, more of a feeling, a strong conviction saying all men are not the same. Give him a chance. And I listened to that voice, and 33 years later, still together, still in love. We have 3 beautiful girls and 3 beautiful grandchildren. And, what's your God moment? How has God affected you in your life? I'd like to know. I love the Creator, and the Creator lives in me, and we have such a great relationship. And, get around people that love God, that could tell you about God, their experiences in their life, And I will end this video, and I'll bring more information to you. And like I said, this is a platform just to uplift you, to make you feel good, and just to encourage you. I love you, and comment on my page, like my page, and let me know what it is you like to find out. Okay, so thank you all for coming. I will talk to you soon. Peace, love, and health to you.